Hi, and this is Marcos Vanke, and welcome to our second episode of the Human Motion Talks podcast. Today, I want to address a very important issue concerning the body has to be ready. I want to address about brain-computer interface. This new technology is coming up. It's not a new thing. It has been developed along the last decades. Obviously, in recent times, we are seeing more and more advancing of this new technology. One example I can mention Neuralink. There are many others. But let's think what happens after a first injury. The muscles that aren't used begin to age, sometimes dramatically. Within weeks, tendons shorten, joints lose their range and can stiffen into contractures. Bone no longer loaded, thins the heart, and circulation no longer challenging. The condition, this is a secondary injury I talked about last time, and here's the part that matters today. None of it is neurological, it's structural, it's physical, it's the machinery degrading from disuse. So we have these new developments in the brain computer interface, and I think that we are going to see a huge advance in this field. But imagine someone that has been for a long time on a wheelchair and now he receives an implant in his brain, but because of the state of his body, the motion cannot effectively happen without a long time rehabilitation. But this rehabilitation could have been done before, right before the brain computer interface implant. So that's the role of rehabilitation device plays, and that's why I don't think of them as low-tech cousin of neurotech. So that's a very, let's just that's a concerning Neuralink implant. I just mentioned. Just let me point this out. So we have now their job is to keep the body in condition to perform the motion. So that's the key, to keep the body in condition. So the brain let's make a summon here. So the brain receives this brain computer interface, but the leg has a long way yet to be restored. So we have a disconnected path to reach the motion that is our objective, and this gap is what we are addressing today. So let's just mention some of these examples. A standing frame loads the skeleton. Electrical stimulation keeps the muscle firing when the brain can reach it. A gait training moves the limbs, to the pattern of walking over and over. So the body would be in the would be in better shape to receive this implant if rehabilitation is being done on the patient. So my work as pro developing this device, a mechanical trainer that uses body's only strength, upper limbs to move lower limbs, and that's my intention. It's not a magical device, but it doesn't matter if this patient receives a high-tech brain and computer interface and the body is dead because of long-time disuse without rehabilitation, just wheelchair. So wheelchair and brain computer interface won't do much without rehab. So that's the point. Isn't the device, the point is the principle, readiness. The body has to be ready for the day that the signal comes back, whether the signal forms a recovery nervous system or from a chip or from a operated room in Munich, München, or wherever. Read the brain if you can, but retrain the body always, because a command is only as good as the body that can carry it out. So that's the point. We are advancing. So motion matters. I think wherever we are in this path, wherever the patient is in this path to receive a brain-computer interface or not, because if the patient just waits to get this technology, the technology won't do all the work by itself, won't do the rehab. It has to be done by the patient. So that's the role of engineering, that's the role of device, that's the role of rehabilitation. That's why I think that motion matters more in this time that we are living now, that we are on the edge of having this brain-computer interface available. So we are not just all navigating on a sea without hope. No, we have a lot of things going on, and motion matters much more because of this. But without rehab, it won't work. That's why motion matters most right now. Thank you, and till our next episode.